Hello students, good morning all of you. Today we are going to discuss the differences between owners fund and borrowed fund. So let's discuss the differences one by one. The very first difference between owners fund and borrowed fund is on the basis of meaning. If we talk about meaning, owner fund means those funds which are contributed by the owners, mean to say invested by the owners, and borrowed fund which are taken from banks and other financial institutions or from public as a loan. So owner funds are the funds invested by owners, and borrowed funds are taken from banks, public or any other financial institutions. So let's read it from the book point of view. Owners fund. Owners fund refers to the funds contributed by owners as well as retained earnings. And borrowed fund, it refers to the borrowings of the fund. It includes all funds available by the way of loans or credit. So loan and credit comes under borrowed fund, and amount invested by owners comes under owners fund. Second basis is a time period. Owner fund are available for unlimited time. This is a source of permanent capital. But borrowed funds are available for a fixed time period. So there is a fixed time limit in case of borrowed fund, but there is no time limit in case of owners fund. Third basis security. There is no need of any security in case of owner fund. But to take funds through borrowed fund, some security is required. Any asset will be kept as security for the loans taken or for the amount borrowed from public. थर्ड सिक्योरिटी बेस पे हो गया. फोर्थ है कंट्रोल. ओनर्स फंड कंट्रोल द कंपनी. Main control is with the equity shareholder that comes under the main security of owners fund. So owners fund control the company, but borrowed fund providers does not hold any control over the activities of company. So in case of owners fund, control is with the owners fund providers, but in case of borrowed fund there is no control over company. Sources. In case of owners fund, retained earnings, equity shares, GDR, ADR, IDR. So these are the sources of owners fund. But in case of borrowed fund, like loans, trade credits, public deposit, debentures are the main sources in case of borrowed fund. Right to return. Owners fund get back their return only in case of winding up. They get back their capital only in case of winding up. And secondly, they have no right to get a regular return. In case of losses, they will get nothing. But borrowed fund provider get a regular return on their funds. They get a regular interest, we can say, and they get their principal amount also after a fixed period. And the last point of difference is risk bearer. Owner fund providers are the main risk bearer. So main risk is with the owner fund providers, but borrowed fund providers have no risk. They will certainly get their funds back by selling the assets in case of winding up of company, and if company is unable to pay their interest, they will get that also by sale of assets or anything kept as security. So owners fund are more risky, borrowed fund is less risky due to security. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.